What everyone should understand is that the Federal Reserve is a cartel. The cover charge to get onto an XRP or get onto a blockchain and move value from point A to point B, Michael, is 100% transparent and 100% accountability. What are two things we've never gotten in our lives from the Federal Reserve?
Absolutely.
No audit, no transparency. They don't want you to see the fat and the friction behind the curtain because that's where they make all their money.
Are we having a Trojan horse with the Genius Act, or is it something else?
Beings have spiritual laws, and if you don't know those spiritual laws, you get your ass kicked. Think of it as a spaceship that can go Mach 9 million and go point to point, person to person, entity to entity in 3 seconds or less. Apply that same model to money. Now, money can move at a hyper velocity 24/7, 365, not banker's hours, not closed on holidays, for less than a penny. We've been taught our whole lives to call the Federal Reserve note a dollar, and it's not a dollar. It's an IOU. And people need to understand that the shrinkage is by design, because the monetary system designed by the boys in Jekyll Island requires an ongoing printing of the supply. Yeah, the operating law here is divide and conquer, right? And if you want to maintain control, you got a small handful of people trying to control 5, 6, 7, 8 billion people. You got to keep them divided, feed them bread and circuses, keep them killing each other. The single greatest machine activity bankers can possibly endeavor to engage in is war, because they get to generate billions, if not trillions of dollars to all parties involved. A ledger is an accounting system. So the blockchain is an open, public, transparent, accountable ledgering system. And if I can see it and China can see it and India can see it, then Turkey and Iran don't have to trust each other. But these stable coins come from the bottom up, not from the Federal Reserve down.
Absolutely.
There's a $1.2 trillion per year savings by using stable coins instead of ACH, MasterCard, Visa, SWIFT, or direct deposit. If you don't have a central bank, you can't have a central bank digital currency. It's not a private for-profit central bank issuing a digital currency. It's our own government issuing a digital dollar backed by our treasuries or gold. That's a horse of a different color.
Wow, Rob, you're just like a computer when it comes to this stuff. I love it. I love your take.
What if that cost of moving money goes from 6% to 0.6%, and they do it in-house and the CFO can control it, and they don't need Chase, they don't need Bank of America, they don't need Wells Fargo? How much money goes into the coffers of Microsoft or Apple or Amazon when they can generate their own stablecoin? Look at the new number of customers that become eager buyers of treasuries issued by United States Treasury. Golden principles, golden transparency, golden accountability.